versus McGregor pick here. What's the key to victory here, Vaughn?
I think the key to victory is, Pettis using those kicks. For Pettis, is going to be using those kicks, that 97 kick speed, 98 kick power, and then you have McGregor. Everyone knows McGregor is a meta pick, the best hands in the game. So I'm going to want to see Grom look to box, with Pettis. As Pettis not having so fast punch speed, I think he'd be able to win the boxing trades.
Yeah, 92 punch speed, 93 punch power, I believe. He does not want to get into the pocket and trade with Connor, but needs to use those kicks, needs to use his distance. So let's see if he does that here, and he catches him going low already.
Sits him down again. Let's see if we'll see some of these.
Yeah,
Tags him again on the way out.
Grom got caught trying to throw when he was hurt and got dropped again. So 2 quick drops right there by Poppy, to take. Oh my goodness. The oblique to the spinning heel kick. And he is getting fancy here with Pettis, people,
back
with these 5-star traditional combos. Interesting, Vaughn, that Grom is in the orthodox stance with McGregor.
Yeah, he loses some of that power when you do that. I like what Raw's Poppy's doing here. He's coming out for the kill early. Question mark kick, misses, works the body.
Yeah, one thing about Grom going into orthodox, though, is whenever I use my Pettis, sometimes it might be a good idea for the opponent to go to orthodox so that my rear roundhouse can't go to your open side if I switch stance, which we all know Pettis has like a 97 switch stance. But another rock went down right there.
Yeah, he's going for that body.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like the pull that Grom's doing, but he keeps pulling. Grom keeps pulling a bit much, but and he rocks him.
Yeah, he gets inside in there with that hook and hurts him right there, but he eats a switch kick for his troubles right there. Yeah, he keeps pulling, like you said, Vaughn. He keeps pulling whenever he's throwing that lead roundhouse to the body. Not supposed to be a huge damaging kick, but is doing a lot of damage to the body right now.
Yeah, that body work from Pettis it's looking good, and you can already look at McGregor's gas tank. It's already halfway gone.
Yeah, and being a Pettis main, watching this fight, this is just an absolute masterclass from Pettis. This is what you have to do to a McGregor to really dominate. Oh, a beautiful 5-star traditional combo right there. The lead body into this spinning heel kick or spinning side kick.
He sits him down again. And that body kick is money. That body kick is really money.
Yeah, for everybody watching, sorry, this is just so hard to keep up with on commentary. And the lead body hook.
And he's going up and down, body head. This one might be over right here.
He has Grom absolutely, guessing for his life now.
And he survives.
Yeah, but one thing we know about McGregor's is it doesn't matter. I mean, really, how far you get their stamina down. If they throw that one right shot, it's over. So Raw Poppy needs to be aware of that.
Yeah, the first round was really fireworks. I mean, you see Poppy coming out here with the body work and the head work. He's mixing it up. He's going up high. He's going down low. I really like what he's doing, and I want to see Grom, block his body more and try not to pull back so often. It's kind of, I think Poppy is reading it.
Yeah, we'd love to see Grom do that, but is it too little, too late already? Coming in, he gets this rock right off of the beginning strike that he threw, and he hurts the body with the roundhouse. Oh, this is not good for Grom. And I mean, he is just getting fancy right here, Vaughn.
Yeah, you have to be careful doing that. Something like that you miss, and if Connor lands on you with that 98 power, it will be over.
Yeah, just like I was saying, he puts him down. But yeah, just like I was saying, even with that low stamina, if you whiff a shot like that, Connor will still put your lights out just like that. And Grom wisely getting off the cage right there, but eating kick after kick to the body, to the head. You never know where it's coming from right here, man. This is
Oh!
He pulled the tadpole special out. Oh, no.
Oh, man. That has to be knockout of the night.
Vaughn, I'm going to let you take that one, bro. What did you think about that one, man?
That has to be knockout of the night. I mean, we still have, you know, a bunch more fights to go, but that was insane. You know, that was like one of those TikTok clips you see when you're scrolling, you know. That was an insane knockout. Congratulations to the Poppy, and I'm pretty sure Grom will be back, you know. I liked what Grom was doing, but I think he just has to maybe slow down a little bit more in there.
I sorry. I'm gonna say right now that was probably one of the best KOs, like at all in this league. I'm I don't know. I'm still so shocked about how Pappy performed in there. Like, I don't know whether maybe his potential performance of the night, KO of the night, maybe even fight of the night. Because even Grom was, you know, fighting back quite a lot. But, you know, obviously Grom did kind of get tired, and I think that stamina really, you know, paid like very little to him. You know, it was very detrimental at the end, and obviously he got finished for it. But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful, man. That spin, that intentional 360 tornado kick miss into the spinning heel kick, the tadpole special. Shout out to EK Tadpole. I mean, that's just one of the best finishes you can get. One of the most beautiful flash KOs, I mean, that there is out there. But beautiful fight. But I think it is time to get into our women's bantamweight fight, Gyro Cal versus STK Cole. So, Vaughn, have you fought Cole, Vaughn?
Yes, I fought Cole. You know, he's a pretty good striker. You know, he's decent on the ground as well, so it's going to be cool to see how this matchup goes. I think I've seen Gyro Cal fight actually as well. He seems pretty good, so this is going to be a good matchup. I think that's, who is that, Anderson? Megan Anderson?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so this is going to be, you know, both of these ladies are tall, so it's going to be, you know, it might be a point fight we see here.
Battle of the reaches here, yeah, as, you know, ATB gets the fight pulled up for us now as we're getting into this. STK Cole in the red corner, Gyro Cal in the blue corner. They're in the Apex Arena. Smaller octagon here, so see if that is able to be put into play just a little bit, who knows. But right now we got respect coming from both people, and here we go. And you were not lying, Vaughn, about the reach. My goodness.
Yeah, they're both really tall, so this should, I don't think it would go to the ground, but if it does, I'd be surprised.
And yeah, both these picks as well, I use quite a lot of them. You know, GDR and Megan Anderson, just because they're like very tall, rangy, you know, got the Muay Thai, the boxing, all that stuff. These two women are usually my 4-star women's bantamweight mains, so yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see, like, you know, can Gyro Cal pull off some really good boxing combinations, and can Cactus Cole? Oh shit!
Nice slip the front kick into a hook right there. Lucky it didn't drop him.
And they're firing. They're really just letting it go.
Both these fighters are boxers, correct?
Durandamy is a kickboxer.
Okay,
and I think Anderson is a balanced.
I do believe, I mean, if I am correct, I do believe Megan Anderson is a boxer. I don't fight in the women's weights as much. It's why, you know, it's a little hard for me to call right here. But, you know, beautiful, you know, I'm seeing some calculated striking from both people right here. They both have a plan, I believe. You know, I think Gyro Cal needs to, you know, attack the stamina a little bit more of Cole. And Cole really needs to be wary of all these high kicks he's throwing. You know, one duck and the power of Megan Anderson could put him out.
Yeah, and Gyro keeps throwing that body kick inside the pocket. You know, it's not, oh, he gets a rock. Sits her down.
Beautiful sequence right there to get the
What is up, guys? Welcome to Fight Night 8. This is Perp in the booth over here in OFC. I got KO with me, man. What's up, KO? How you doing, man?
What's up? How are you doing, man? Can't wait to see these fights. We got a lot of fights lined up here. I think we're in for a good one.
Yeah, we really do. It is a stat card from top to bottom. This is Fight Night 8. This is NBK VUK versus NBK SAADO. The co-main is Bandolero versus Raw Bacon. But there's nothing else to do right now. But let's pull up this card right now and talk about some of these fights right here, man. All right, so to start off the card, we're gonna have a banger right here. NM Vaughn as a No Mercy camp versus NBK Bo Lee, and we all know what NBK's been doing.
NBK's been on a run lately.
Yes, they have, winning camp wars left and right in the middleweight division. Then next up, we got our first Xbox fight of the night in the featherweight division. Taz versus STK of the Showtime Killers, Mad Dog. Next up, we got our PlayStation bout in welterweight. TM Ali in the brand new TM member Ali versus Josh VS of the VS camp. Going to be a great fight right there. It's unaired that we brought up to the main card because it was so good. So going to be a great fight. Then next up, we got myself versus Kyle Rocor, a great fighter in the bantamweight division. Then our main headline card on the prelims is NBK Strainer versus Pigeon in the lightweight division. And man, all those fights right there just look great, man. What is one fight right there, KO, that really stands out to you?
One fighter to me would be NBK VUK. I just feel like he's really gonna show out. Or are we talking about the prelims or the main card?
Yeah, the prelims.
Oh, okay, the prelims. My fault. Honestly, I haven't heard of a lot of these fighters. Like, I'm very new to this commentating stuff, but you yourself, I've seen a lot of crazy combinations that you throw with Anthony Pettis. I'm really wanting to see how you're going to work at bantamweight in that fight.
Yeah, that will be fun, man. But one, I do want to talk about NBK Bo Lee versus NM Vaughn. If we can get that brought up on the screen right here, man. NBK Bo Lee. He's been in the top 100 a few times, man. Both these guys making their OFC debut. We all know what NM Vaughn's all about. He's got that Kazmat pick over there. NBK Bo Lee, mainly a boxer, going with the Robbie Lawler pick. We know how dangerous that can be. But if NM Vaughn gets it to the ground, it could be a long night for NBK Bo Lee, and this is going to be a banger right here, man.
Yeah, Bo Lee definitely has to keep his standing against this Hamzat Chimaev pick. He is really good at the takedowns.
Yeah, man, and we all know how good it feels to start off with 1-0. So this is a big fight for both these guys. But let's get over to the main card and let's get those lined out for y'all and let you guys know what's coming up. All right, one of my favorite fights on the main card right here in the flyweight division, Chino versus Tusab. Tusab been putting on a clinic in the past few weeks in OFC, making highlight after highlight. I think he's taken a couple losses, or maybe one loss or two in the past 4 weeks or so, but he's done nothing but put on shows. I cannot wait for that fight. And Chino, brand new to the VS camp, also very exciting as well. And then we got our main and only Xbox fight in the main card is the Bang Bang Bullies B3 Gemini versus Concept. This is going to be a great fight. Fight of the IQs right here, man. I mean, these two guys. It's at the featherweight division. There's going to be a lot of block breaking going on and a lot of technical work going. Next up, we got in the welterweight division, NBK Kruger, another one of them NBK boys, another one of them boys who know what to do, versus Dino of Team Truth right there, man. And I'm just going to let you know, KO.
Those Team Truth, they're really known for takedowns. Like, they wrestle a lot. Like, I ran into a lot of them in ranked, and they just take me down right away. Seems like that's going to be his main game plan.
Yeah, and if you haven't ever seen Dino fight before, you're in for a treat, man. But this could be a fight for Kruger to make his name for himself. You know, Dino, a top 5 player in the world. NBK Kruger could make a name for himself right here. Already has a pretty good reputation in the OFC. But next up, we have TM Draco versus Amazon VS in the bantamweight division. Both of these guys have been killing it in every league that I've seen. TM Draco, he's my teammate. I'm not going to go on about it just too much because, I don't want to sound biased. Yeah. But he comes with the counters, man. He has a really, really savvy fight IQ. And Amazon, I say it every week. I don't know if you were around, KO, but back in the day, Amazon wasn't so hot. But he is one of the most improved fighters in the UFC 4 community, and he is a danger behind the sticks. But my favorite fight and the headliner for the main card, before we get to the two main right here, is NM Liam versus Huhu TT. And ATB, I want you to go ahead and bring up those two fighter picks right there, and let's talk about this fight a little bit. All right, so Huhu TT, one of the best fight IQs I have seen in the octagon right here, has fought some of the top people in this league, and that's the only reason why he is 4-2. 4-2 doesn't even reflect how good he really is. Ranked number 6, but he's going up against NM Liam of the No Mercy camp. NM Liam, the former number 1 ranked in the world. He is 3-0 in OFC right now. It is not easy to do, no matter how good you are. He's ranked number 10. So this has big implications in the rankings, KO, for this fight right here in the PlayStation division.
Yeah, he could really take his rank right here. Liam definitely could. It's just, I've heard Huhu is very, very technical. And I think it's going to be a close fight.
Technical is the word for Huhu, and whenever his opponent leaves him an option to counter, he counters, and
doesn't miss an opportunity.
It's going to be a battle of the fight IQs. Cannot wait to see this one right here. But let's bring up this co-main event right here. What you guys all came to see, this co-main and this main event right here. Bandolero, an OG of OFC, going with the Jared Cannonier. We all know how dangerous that can be, and that power, that speed. He's got the deadly kicks. We do have the rule about the 3 death kicks per round, but he does have the death kick. You have to watch out for that, plus the kick power. But anyway, Bandolero himself, high fight IQ, deadly kicks. Just like why I was talking about the kicks is because that's what I expect to see from him. Mm-hmm. His record 6-3. Ranked 7. He is a former champion, and he's a kickboxer. So he might use that power, Jared Cannonier, and kickbox as well with it. But he's going up against Raw Bacon, a former champion himself. And his record is 7-6. It is only 7-6 because he only fights at the top, and he only fights the best people in this league. And he's still ranked number 2. That I don't know if I can say enough about this dude. He's one of the most respectable people that you'll meet in this UFC Discord, and he's just a classy fighter all around, man. So and this is going to be a great fight. I expect to see Bacon to strike, but like it says right there, elite grappling, constant pressure. I expect him to use that chin of Vettori, that cardio of Vettori, and eventually get it to the ground and work Bandolero on the ground, man. This is going to be a good fight, KO. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's the classic matchup, grappler versus a striker. I'm just really wanting to see how Bandolero can keep it on the feet and deal with the constant pressure of Bacon.
Yeah, man, and as you everybody say shout out to KO, man. KO new to the community, part of the TM camp. I can't wait for you to see all these fights, man, and get to know these people because there's so many great fighters that we have coming through here. But ATB, it is time to pull up that main event right now and talk about this. It's what you all came to see. NBK VUK. Man, this guy has been dominant in the OFC, but man, I think he's on his 2nd or 3rd title defense right now. I might be wrong. I don't know, but 7-1 is his record. Obviously, he's ranked number 1. Heavy grappler style, heavy grappling, deadly top mount. He gets those denials. So, but he's using RDA. And RDA, we know he has the hands, he has the kicks, but he's got the ground as well. So a triple threat right there with NBK VUK. Another one of them NBK boys.
Yeah,
going up against another one over here in NBK SAADO. And, honestly, I didn't know if I would see SAADO in fighting for a championship in the OFC, but he is. He is 5-1 and ranked number 3 in a heavy boxer style, coming in with Dustin Poirier right here. Patient fighter, clean combos. He has very high fight IQ from what I have seen in the past from him. If he can keep it standing, he will give VUK a run for his money right here. But let me tell you right now, KO, VUK, if he wants to get it to the ground, he gets it to the ground. This is going to be an interesting one. And what do you think about these picks?
Yeah, I mean, Dustin Poirier, he's always got the boxing. I honestly think he has the best boxing in the UFC. And if he can keep it on the feet, he can give VUK a lot of trouble. But like you said, VUK is very good at taking people down and keeping them there. And he's so dominant in that top mount, just denying everything, on top and just landing strikes. So I don't know. I'm really curious to see how this one's going to go.
Right, and again, shout out to the NBK, the Natural Born Killers camp. You guys have brought 2 guys. You have a dominant champion, and you've brought another guy that's going to fight for the championship. I know that these 2 guys didn't want to fight because they were on the same team, but unfortunately they had to.
Forced to fight.
Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting fight, man. They're going to know each other quite well, I would think. But let's go ahead and get into this first fight right here. As we've talked about all these fights, there's nothing else to do but to get into this card and get into all these exciting fights, man. I can't wait for you to see, all these great fighters, especially this first one. NBK Boli, Robbie Lawler versus Chimaev NM Vaughn. And Chimaev is Vaughn's main, I do believe, man. So very, very interesting fight this is going to be. As they touch gloves and come up to the middle right here.
Oh, right away.
Vaughn.
Going for the heavy counter.
Vaughn looking for the slip overhand counter right there. But already taking it to the ground right here is Vaughn, and this is where he's comfortable.
He's already posturing up and doing work. Just raining little shots, trying to get the stamina away.
Yeah, and you notice how he's not doing anything hasty. Yeah. He's being smart. He's got a game plan. He knows what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Denies that one. Let's see if he goes crucifix.
Yeah, nice denials right there. But Vaughn steadily just laying them elbows down on Robbie right here, keeping this dominant position of half guard. And he gets that denial to stay in half guard, gets it back into side control. I don't think NBK Boli wants that top mount to happen, so he probably is putting that on priority to not let that go down. But Vaughn getting side control, and now getting in north-south in this sprawl position right here. If he takes the back, this could be very bad for Boli.
Ooh, that was a very good mix-up. He really thought he was going to go up top and try and get up there.
Yeah, and
very risky.
And that really just shows the IQ of NBK Boli. He waited. He did what he had to do to get the counter that he needed, and he's not standing up right away, man. He's going to work the ground with Lawler here and with Vaughn. So he's got some confidence in the ground.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous game he's playing here with Khamzat Chimaev. Robbie Lawler's grappling stats are not the best.
Yeah, and like you said, his stats aren't the best on the ground, but the most dangerous part here is Vaughn himself, man. He could probably use whoever has the worst ground in this division and still give one of the better ground people a run for their money. Now, that's not to say we don't take anything away from NBK Boli. He is elite himself, but Vaughn, probably rated one of the best ground guys in the UFC 4 right now.
Yeah, and he's just still controlling him on the ground. Doesn't seem like he's wanting to get up here. Just going to side control, just controlling him on the ground with Robbie Lawler. You don't see this a lot.
Yeah, and I really do think that's interesting, man, that Bo Lee has chose to stick the rest of this round out and not try to get a little bit of some of those big punches off, some hooks or, some big combos standing up a little bit. Choosing to stay on the ground, and it may have won him that round. That round, looks like it was really, really close. So going into the second round, both these guys probably going to be urgent, probably have made reads. And if you are Robbie Lawler right here, man, what are you doing to win this fight?
I mean, it looks like he can really do anything he wants right now, as he won the last round and kept down the ground with such an elite grappler like Bo Lee. But I don't know, if I was him, I would keep it on the feet as he gets taken down, though. This is going to be a problem.
Yeah, and one of the things I said was, if Vaughn wants to get you down, Vaughn's going to get you down. So, NBK Bo Lee's going to have to deal with that. I think his best bet, man, is to get a reversal and get in a dominant position and rain down the one good ground stat that Robbie Lawler has. Oh, his armbar is attempted. But if Lawler can get it. Yeah. Good stamina, enough stamina on Vaughn's side to safely still get out of this. But yeah, man, if Lawler can get some heavy ground and pound going, it could be sweet dreams for Kamzat. Yeah. I mean, you can never sleep on Robbie Lawler and in that power.
Oh, not at all. Oh, and, just landing them shots to the body, just wasting the stamina. Yeah.
And that's when you see a good fight IQ from somebody, is when they're not just raining every shot to the head whenever they posture up. Nice, and now there by Bo Lee, and he goes for the armbar attempt again. Oh, he's a little really closer this time.
He's getting close.
Yeah, and good tracking right here, but Vaughn gets the slam, but I think he was going to get out anyway.
Yeah.
Really good with the submission defense. Subbing Vaughn is going to be, a class act deal. It's going to be that would automatically be submission of the night, just because of how hard it would be to do, to be honest with you, man. But this angle right here is funky.
Yeah, the camera is really messing them up right here. I'd be playing on the wide camera, and this happens so much to me in ranked.
Yes, it happens to me too, but the camera angle fixes itself right there. But yeah, man, I find it whenever that happens, man, the dials get so hard, man, and if you don't know just every movement by heart, they're probably going to get the transition they want. And look, Bo Lee going for the armbar and top mount with no stamina.
He's really wanting that armbar, trying to make a statement.
Yeah, very interesting. When he could be posturing up in top mount and really letting Kamzat have it.
Yeah, I did not expect this fight to go this way. Him just wrestling with Kamzat. But he did really good that round. I don't even know who won that round, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Kamzat is right there. Vaughn, it is now possibly 2-0 or 1-1. That first round was very iffy, but we know Vaughn did win the second round. But this is the make it break it round. Who is going to win this fight right here? Who has the formula to? Nice hook there by Bo Lee.
Really opening with the strikes.
Yeah, man, he caught Vaughn slipping right there and really caught him with a hook. So, but Vaughn looking for that pull.
He takes him down again. This is not where Bo Lee wants to be at this point of the fight.
No, man, that's the last thing you want in round 3, after maybe being down around, is to get taken down again by someone like Vaughn. So this is going to be very difficult for him to get back to his feet, because Vaughn knows all he has to do is rain some ground and pound and not let him up. And he knows he's capable of it. So the game plan for Vaughn is clear at this point.
Good sprawl right there. Let's see if he can get up. This is make or break right here. Okay, lets him up. Oh, right back to the clinch, though.
Yeah, and that's just the kind of fighter Vaughn is, man. He'll let him up right there, but he takes him right back down. You know, he's going to give you that shot to throw a few shots, but Vaughn's going to play his game ultimately, and right now he is winning this fight with the overwhelming grappling and ground and pound.
Yeah, just posturing up, just not taking any risk, just landing shots and going back down.
Then and did you notice he didn't throw any straights right there, so no chance to get reversed.
Yep.
The only chance of getting reversed is you might catch a hook and reverse the position, but you'll still be on the ground.
You have to time it perfectly, though.
Yep. So, yeah, very smart right here by Vaughn. If I was Bo Lee going into this fight, Lawler, even if he's my main in middleweight, probably would not have been my pick to go against a very, very good Hamzat. But, I've been in camps with Bo Lee. I know him very well. He's one of them guys, man. He's very good. This fight right here, he fought one of the best wrestlers in UFC 4 right now. So, you can't take nothing away from him. But, I can't say enough about Bo Lee. He's a respectable fighter, and he's very, very good. But NM Vaughn, with 8 seconds left, has been that much better this fight, and unless the judges do something crazy, KO, Vaughn has pulled this one out.
Looking like Vaughn took this.
Yeah, man, not even a real reason to go. Watch the judges do all that. Yeah, Vaughn won that one pretty decisively. Vaughn 1-0 now in OFC. NBK Bo Lee goes 0-1. We know we won't see the last NBK Bo Lee, though. The NBK boys are out there, and they are coming for people. NBK Vaughn starting his ascension to the top of OFC, and I expect to see him there soon. So we shall see. But we need to go to this first Xbox fight of the night. SDK Mad Dog versus Taz. Looks like we got a Zabit versus an Anthony Pettis pick, and you know how much I love my Anthony Pettis, man. So I want to see what Mad Dog does here. Ranked number 9, record 1-2, but he's going up against a debuting Taz. So them debuts are iffy, man. You never know who's going to pop out of there and what's going to happen there. But what do you think about these picks right here, man?
I don't know. I think this is going to be a crazy fight. I would be very surprised if somebody takes somebody down in this fight. I could see them just keeping it standing, throwing crazy strikes. As both of them, they really have 2 fighters that are known for throwing crazy strikes and block breaking combinations. So I think we're just in for a crazy fight here with Anthony Pettis as a beat.
One thing I can say from my experience is these 2 guys do have some of the biggest movesets in the game. But one thing you can't deny is the submission ability and just the ground ability of Zabit. He's maybe has better ground than striking, but Anthony Pettis, great body control and 98 submission defense. But enough talking about it. Let's get into this fight and let's get it going right here. In the featherweight division, SDK Mad Dog versus Taz, the debuting Taz right here.
Another thing to mention, I could see the Zabit going for a trip. You know that trip from
the Osotari grip?
Yeah, the Osotari trip. Yeah, it's a very good trip. I could see him doing that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Everybody in chat, I know it is the Osotari. That's all I know. But of the Osogari or something like that.
Yeah, we don't blame you on that. I have no clue.
Yeah. One thing I want to say about these fighters, both of these fighters have 5-star traditional combos, so they have the ability to do some crazy things.
Right away, keeping that pressure, Mad Dog. Going in, landing hooks,
And
working the body.
KO, take over for just a second for me, man.
Okay. Ooh, good question mark kick up top. He's really mixing up his strikes here. Ooh, good spinning back kick. Ooh, both of them just working the body.
Yeah, big jumping back kick right there. And, both of these guys are going to have to avoid that kick because I use Pettis a lot. I know how dangerous that kick can be. It can take your body away in a single round. And so, you got to be able to circle the right way. I think it's towards the lead hand or the strong hand away from that kick to avoid that, man, because I know with Pettis, if I use that kick 4 times around, I've done enough to destroy your body.
Yeah, now those are very punishing kicks, but if you miss those kicks, you can easily get a rock if you throw a right hook right as you sidestep out of the way of that. So it's a big risk, but it's a high reward situation.
Yes, big risk, a high reward. The risk is actually bigger, man, because if you miss, it's not just a rock. Sometimes it's night. It's time to go to sleep. So you got to be very careful with doing that. But both of these guys right here, man, giving a good fight to us right here. Nice denials there by
really
Mad
high
Dog.
level ground right there.
Yeah, those aren't easy denials to get from that stack guard.
Just landing the jab, setting up combinations. It's looking clean.
Big combos from Zabit right there. You gotta think a little more power in the hands, and that one probably would have been a rock.
Yeah, he's really got to watch that stamina with the Zabit, and also Pettis doesn't really have the best stamina either. I could see them gassing out late second round, third round if he even makes it to that. Because they are pushing the pace.
Pettis with the 88, 89 stamina is a beat with the same thing. So yeah, if one does attack the body, which Pettis has 88 body health, so it is a good idea to attack the body whenever you fight a Pettis. Take away that movement, take away that good mobility that he has. But a big time uppercut right there
rock.
to secure the round, I dare say, right there for
and he drops
Taz,
him.
DB Conquer. So he is a part of the Diddy boxing camp, I think. Is the stream frozen for you?
It was frozen for a minute. It's good now, though.
Is your stream frozen?
No. It's good. I can see it. Burp, you good? We're having some technical difficulties right now.
There?
Yeah, hello? Hello?
I'll be right back.
Ooh, keeping the pressure. Oh, what a combination. Throwing that spin kick was a beat. That is very powerful. And he goes to side control here. Let's see what work he can get on the ground. Oh, he sprawls out immediately. He's going to let him up. That's a smart move.
Sorry about that, KO. My it just completely froze up on me, and I was sitting there. Oh, big time rock.
Oh.
Yeah, man, and Pettis really doesn't have the chin to take all these rocks, man.
Oh, he's throwing wild though, and he gets caught by an elbow. Let's see if he can finish it here.
This could be it.
Oh,
and that is it. Showtime killer. Mad Dog with the Pettis pick gets the knockout over the Zabit. Zabit, in real life, hanging up the gloves here recently. What a great fighter he was in his career. But Anthony Pettis victorious in this one with the big time pull elbow. It doesn't get much better than that right there, man. And Mad Dog going 2-2 now in the Xbox division in OFC, man. That right there is definitely a knockout of the night contender, KO.
Yeah, it was a very good performance by him, and it was a very close fight. Like I really don't know who was winning that round up to that KO. So both of them you know, I don't think either of them are going anywhere. It's really high level fight.
Definitely not. I definitely hope we keep Taz around, as he put on a hell of a fight right there. Definitely a good one to call. But, you know, let's see him raise his hand right here. My stream is froze up again. But you're looking at the card, right, KO?
Yeah, I can still see the card.
Okay. All right. I was just making sure my stream didn't freeze up again. All right. Next up, we have the unaired card that got brought up. Josh VS versus TM, the new Mafia member Ali, going with Paul Felder. I think that is right there.
Yep,
ranked
Paul Felder.
Ranked 3 and 2 in OFC, going against Josh VS. Ranked 1 and 3, but that does not reflect how good he is, man. Josh VS is one of the better fighters in OFC. So, but Ali, I know he likes to get it to the ground, but I know he can kickbox as well. So this should be an interesting one right here, man. And this is obviously in the welterweight division right here. So Josh VS with, you know, the Masvidal pick right here. What's your keys to success if you're Josh?
I think he needs to really watch his stamina, because Jorge really doesn't have the best stamina anymore after all the updates. And I think he really needs to just set up shots, set up counters with Jorge, and just really don't get pressed by the Felder's cardio, because Felder has super good cardio, and you know, you can get caught up in that. So I think Jorge just needs to find countering shots, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and Jorge has to avoid them deadly leg kicks of Felder as well. Mm-hmm. But let's get into this fight. Nothing else to say about it. Looks like got a little bit of difficulties right here. All right, guys, I was having a little bit of difficulty getting this one brought up right here. Hang with us. Don't tell me it's expired or something. Yeah. We can hear you. What's going on in ATB?
Yes, we have a technical problem with that fight, so we're gonna skip that. We're gonna go with the next one, and we'll try to fix in between the next fight, and we see if we can.
Can we say who the winner was to the audience?
No, I'm trying to fix it. So we jump it for this time. That's it.
All right. Well, next up we have myself, TM Pert versus Kyle Record, and going into this match, man, Kyle he took my pick, so I didn't know who to use, and I said, why not Bruce Lee?
That's a ballsy pick on Bruce Lee. You don't see Bruce Lee's a lot.
It really is, and Marlon Morales, and let's get the full screen brought up here, ATB, as it's still got there we go. That's the fight. That's not the fight. That's the card.
What you are watching right now?
Yeah, I see two things.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw I saw the beginning of the fight start. Okay, now it's a full screen. And it's my pick and his pick.
Yes, exactly.
We need to go to the video.
Cool.
Yes, and this is it right here. So, all right. And I will let, KO, I'm going to let you, I do not want to commentate over my own fight that much. So
all right. You don't want to sound like DC commentating over DC in game, huh?
Hold on. I think we have the show. Is Shogun in here?
Mr. Clutch came through, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah,
let's get it.
All right. We got Shogun in here, always coming in to call and fight. ATB, the screen is still split, by the way. There we go.
Yes, okay. Don't worry about the screen.
Okay. But you two have at it.
All right, sounds good. Ooh, opening up right away with the strikes. Armor Ice has a lot of power.
Hold up, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a little delayed. It's not that bad, though. Ooh, shoots for a takedown right away. He knows it's Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee does not have a good ground game. Oh, goes for a leg lock. If he can get this, this would be crazy. Doesn't look like he will, though. Let's see what the move is here. Let's see if he just goes through with this and loses position, or if he cancels it. Okay, he's going to cancel the full guard. Ooh, transitions. Puts Marlon Rice on his back. I was not expecting that from Bruce Lee. He lets him up.
KO. Unfortunately, I'm just getting a black screen.
Yeah, it's kind of lagging. It froze for me for a second, but
yeah, A to B it is too. Never mind. There we go.
Oh. These guys are just getting at it. No filling out process.
Yeah, man, since Shogun is having a little trouble, man. Kyle really tested me this fight, man. He came at my body. And
I might be better with just the actual stream from Twitch.
Shoots for a takedown again, denies it.
Yeah, obviously I knew though using Bruce Lee, I had to use some of the fancy stuff. You can't just, you really don't want to use Bruce Lee just plain old Jane, you know.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Are you looking at a frozen screen?
Yeah. It's getting better though. Starting to move. Perp really attacking that body, and he goes up high with the spin kick. He only has 2 of those left, so we're gonna watch to see if he throws any more. It's frozen. Oh, okay, there we go. Takes him down. See if he can control him. Ooh, he's gonna get out of it. Flips him over with Bruce Lee. He should posture up here. Look at that. Bruce Lee ground and pound. You don't see that every day. He's gonna end out the round strong. Very close round, but I think I'm gonna say Perp won that round. But I don't know, it was super close. Let's see what adjustments they're gonna make in round 2. A spin kick to the body is eating up his body. Ooh, another spin kick. Rocks him. See what he can do with it here. Another spin kick. Oh, he gets out of the way of that. Let's see if it's a rock. Ah. Ooh, sidesteps out of it again. Rocks him. Let's see if he can drop him here.
Yeah, and I'm finally back, man. I do not know why my phone is being such an idiot today, cutting in and out. But yeah, man. Keep going, I guess. I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, it's been kind of laggy so far, but it's okay. It'll get better throughout the stream. Hopefully.
Commentator's curse, man.
Yeah. Ooh, head kick up top. He's been mixing up. Oh, and goes to the body again. He doesn't know to block high or low right now. He's mixing them up very well here. Oh, he didn't count. Oh, good takedown. That was very smart. Let's see how he can control him here on the ground.
I definitely would have went for the hook, but he scared me. Good move by him right there, man.
Ooh, trying to lock up a Kimura with Bruce Lee. Oh, he's gonna be able to get up here. Yeah, I'm sure in his head right here, he's thinking he should have went for that hook. Get a rock, maybe finish the fight.
Yeah. He very easily could have put me to sleep right there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And it's frozen up again on me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it is for you too. Okay, good.
Oh, it's back. Okay, gets a takedown. See what he can do with it here. He has not had a lot of success on the ground against this Bruce Lee.
Yeah, he really wanted it on the ground. I could tell that most of the fight. So I
doesn't have a lot of stamina though.
I tried to adapt as well as I could.
All right, third round. It's looking like 2-0 perp right now. Let's see what Moraes can do. I think I don't know if his game plan is going to be to take him down and go for a submission, or if he thinks he can knock him out. But so far, it doesn't seem as he can strike with him right now. Oh, he doesn't go for the hook again. He could have had so many rocks with that hook.
And my stream does not want to work. You can hear me talking, can't you?
Yeah, I can hear you talking.
Yeah, my stream does not want to work.
Let me try and stream it to see if maybe it will work if I stream his stream. Oh, hits him to the body. Hurts him bad. Oh, and he drops him as well. This is not looking good. Oh, those knees to the body. Can't do anything about those against the cage. Another rock to the body. That spin kick has been killing him. He gets a takedown here, but let's see what he can do with it. He doesn't have much stamina left, so it's going to be very hard to lock up a submission here. Goes for the Kimura again.
I do think I have maybe fixed it now. I restarted everything and got it back up, so we will see. I just hope it doesn't do it in later fights. I'm glad it's not now. And the one thing I learned right here is Bruce Lee does not have good subs.
Oh, not at all. I didn't know jiu-jitsu was a thing.
Yeah, I definitely think I would have subbed any other fighter. I think that would have been a submission, but yeah, good submission defense though.
Oh, he's really fiending for a sub right here. He's gonna have to go for a submission now, or the fight's over. See what he can do here. Ah, and he gets up. This might be the best case scenario for him, though. You can always get a knockout on the feet. Pull a Leon Edwards.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, man, I was more worried about blocking up top than I was about the takedown here at the late part of the round. So maybe I could have stopped a couple of them, but yeah, at the late part of the shot right here, I was mostly just focused on not getting kicked in the head.
Yeah.
I definitely still wanted to finish though. Oh, I tried.
You did. That was a good fight, though.
Yeah, good fight by Kyle right there. You know, I think I am the leader in people that go into decisions. I've had like 4 or 5 now, I think. But yeah, good fight by Kyle right there. I did come out victorious. But what is some things that you saw in that fight there, Kyle, that really won it for Bruce Lee?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the spin kick, the spin kick to the body is the main thing that really messed him up, because it was just draining his stamina, and then you would throw a body kick and then do that spin kick just very well, and he did that each round, and he used it so well, and it would just get a rock every time if it landed clean.
Right. So, Kyle, I think that takes me to 5-4 or 6-5. I don't know, but that takes Kyle to 3-3, I believe, or 3-4. I'd have to go look, but both of us right now, you know, coming off losses. I just got to win. I think I have 2 wins in a row now, but trying to make my way up this OFC card, and it's not easy, man. But we have our main prelim in the Xbox division right here, in the lightweight division.
Can you hear me, Port? We're gonna try to load the Josh with Team Ali. Let me check one moment if we can get it.
All right, yeah. Let's see if we can get that one going. Would love to see that fight. It seems like it just doesn't want to.
Yeah, I think
get any bigger.
You might have to. Restart
there it is.
Might have to restart the stream because I can't see any of like the chat or the text or anything.
There it is.
Now we are.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but we're not gonna turn it off. That's for sure. As we finally got it back up there, as we wait for, I think it is Josh to ready up over there. Yeah, Josh to ready up with the Masvidal pick. Looks like the all-time score right there is 4-2 there, KO.
That's interesting. I wonder if they played each other just on ranked, or if they sparred each other, or what happened there. But
yeah,
it's probably similar. Yeah, probably similar discords and sparring. But both these guys really well-rounded, and I'm really kind of surprised to see Felder. The Felder pick with Ali, because you know, Ali is huge into the jiu-jitsu part of the game, loves to take it to the mat. So, but maybe it was to counteract the Jorge pick, who knows. But right now we're getting into this fight right here. We got Josh over in the red corner and Ali over in the blue. This should be a great one. We moved it up for a reason. And that 4-2 record can really get into the psyche of somebody before a fight in a league like OFC. Respect is shown by both sides right here.
Yep. Right away with the pressure from Masvidal. Felder not backing away though. Ooh, good slip counter. He's really getting pinged.
Looks like safe pressure though. Not looking like he wants to do anything hasty, but still, you know, giving him something to think about.
Trying to get in the clinch right away with Felder. Lands a good hook and uppercut right there.
Yeah, and I know Ali would have loved to have gotten that takedown, but big time denial there by Josh. And Josh not going to shy away from the ground as he takes the back of Felder. And I want to say maybe Felder has the better ground because Ali picked him, but I would have to look because that is an iffy one.
Yeah, it's close, to be honest. I think Jorge might have a little better ground game. I could be wrong.
One thing I do know is that ground and pound for Jorge can be deadly and it can end you quick. So if he gets into a dominant position and it can rain down some of those heavy strikes, it could be a long night for Ali.
Oh, it goes for the sprawl. Oh, he denies it. Wow. That's a very hard denial.
Yeah, man, Josh really experienced on the ground. You know, I really don't think you have to choose a ground guy to be good on the ground. I think it really just translates over to player ability. Mm-hmm. So Josh right here going to be comfortable on the ground with Masvidal. Surely his game plan is going to be to posture up like he just did there, but he stands it up. He had the half guard position, man, and he could have potentially gotten top mount or something and gotten some big ground and pound, but he stands it up and takes the chance with Ali in striking. I love to see it.
Yeah, you can just tell right here, Jorge definitely has the edge in striking when it comes to speed and power. But if Felder can start landing some of those leg kicks, it could really change the fight.
Yeah, definitely want to see Ali start to use, as we are down to a minute left in this round, start using some of those leg kicks.
Yeah.
You know, you got to use what your fighter's good at. So, but you know, and Josh is doing that with Masvidal, bringing the heavy boxing pressure, doing, you know, steady jab straights, pulling, trying to get that counter. I think he probably thinks he's already won it from the ground dominance that he's had. So playing it a little safe right here. What do you think, KO?
I don't know. I think he's winning the round for sure right here with all that ground control and just pressuring them, but not being too wild on the strikes, knowing he won the round. That was definitely his round. Definitely Josh's round.
Yeah, man. One thing, you know, Josh, from what we saw right there, did win that round. One thing I like to do as a fighter is keep my stamina until the third round, you know, keep it up and have that dominant stamina in case I need it going into the third. And that's what Josh has done right here with Masvidal, as he's basically coming in brand new, but so is Ali. Both these guys are going to be have enough fight IQ to know not to blow their stamina completely in round one. And right now these guys are unloading in round two, KO.
Yeah, they're just really head hunting. Not really, they're just throwing. I would really like to see Ali go to the body more or throw some leg kicks, really make him think about stuff. Oh, as he lands a spinning back elbow. Rocks him.
Yeah, 6 to 12, the spinning elbow combo. That is a dirty combo right there, man. That is not one you want to get hit with. Yeah. And it's so sneaky, man, because after you get stunned with the 6 to 12, you definitely don't think there's a spin coming after, but there it goes.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
big head kick. Yeah, big time by Ali, using the footwork of Paul Felder right there to evade Masvidal. And, you know, if you use the footwork, rocks
him. That's crazy. He countered the 6 to 12.
Yeah, Josh is not gonna get caught by that one again. But yeah, man, you know, but if Ali can use his footwork right, he could drain Josh's stamina by just using footwork. So those whiffs on those high kicks like that, he really needs to be careful, because now Ali does have the stamina advantage.
Seeing Ali lunge back a lot, I would like to see a leg kick from Josh when he lunges back like that. He could really mess up his leg. Oh, with the flying knee. Classic Masvidal. Let's see if he can finish it.
5-star flying knee, and this is some mean ground and pound. Oh, not enough stamina. Ali pulls him back down, and that was almost good night right there as the 5-star flying knee from Masvidal connected, man. That right there was dirty.
Gets back into full guard. I don't think he can get up on the cage right here.
No, I don't think he's close enough. I don't think his back is lined up close enough with the cage. But you know, I think Felder has the razor wire perk, man. So you know, those elbows probably did a lot of damage to the head of Jorge right here. And I see Jorge's stamina is suffering. So it'd be interesting to see how he comes out in the third round and what game plan he has. And if nothing crazy happens in 4 seconds, it should be 1-1.
Yep, 1-1 going to the third.
And as we see that replay, boom, boom, 2 elbows to the jaw of Masvidal. Man, that combo really just sneaks up on you, and there's nothing you can do about it once it hits.
Definitely one of the best combos in the game. A lot of respect shown here. A lot of respect.
That can get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Someone bows at the wrong time, front kick is thrown. It could be lights out. But man, Josh still being safe right here with the boxing. You see a lot of people use Masvidal, really just go crazy and try to get that big time knockout. But Josh being really calculated right now with it.
Mm-hmm. And Ali really looking to land those elbows. I really like that from him. His last round, he had a lot of success with those elbows. So let's see if he can land more.
Yeah, man. One thing I would, if I was Ali, if I had a pull elbow in my back pocket, that's definitely something I would be looking to use. Oh, and he almost lands that pull. Yeah, almost lands that pull elbow.
Oh.
Ooh. Sidesteps the front
what
kick.
A combo.
Hurts him to the body. And that's big for Ali, man, because we think he won the last round. Or he did win the last round. And Josh won the first. So Josh definitely thought he probably had this fight. But right now, Ali taking round 3 as his own so far. So, but Josh gets a big rock and a knockdown. No. Yeah, this is big. And another knockdown off. Another knockdown off the clinch. And both of these guys playing a dangerous game as he gets caught again. And these boys are giving us fireworks at the end of this round. And if this goes to decision, if this goes to decision, I don't know what in the world will happen. Josh is probably banking on it going to decision as he does take it to the ground. He does not want to eat an elbow of Paul Felder, I don't think.
Yeah, that's a very smart, high IQ move by Josh there. Taking him to the ground, trying to coast. Oh, gets him in the arm bar. Very smart.
Yeah, Josh with the low stamina, though. The one with the low stamina. But both of them with pretty low stamina. Buddy lets it go. He gets the denial. Oh, Ali, big time denial of the armbar right there, as he probably had enough time to get it off and was probably going to get it if he did. So big time moves right there by Ali.
Oh, he gets up. See what can happen here in these last 10 seconds.
No stamina for, Josh got up with no stamina.
Yeah, he's so
Josh, and dare I say, I do not know who won, but I think Josh may have pulled it off there at the end.
He sold the fight.
Let's see right here, both these
Second
guys.
round's gonna be the main thing here.
Yeah, because third was, I don't really know how you score that, man. That's kind of wild. Man, it goes to Josh. Yeah, TM Ali suffers a tough loss right there, as both guys brought a hell of a fight. Josh really putting on a clinic there in the third round, but so was Ali. That fight was really too close to call, in my opinion, KO.
Yeah, it really was. And Ali did not lose any stock from that fight. That was a super close, high-level kickboxing match that, even had wrestling in that fight as well. I was not expecting them to wrestle.
Yeah, man, 100%. But Josh, I'd have to look at the records, but Josh getting a win right there, big time. TM Ali suffering a loss, will make his way back up the cards, but we have our main Xbox bout on the prelim card right here. NBK Strainer versus Pigeon in the lightweight division right here. Pigeon going with the Masvidal pick in the lightweight division. So not the same Masvidal that you would get that we just saw in the welterweight division. Going to suffer a little bit of power. going against NBK Strainer, one of the top lightweights, and Daniel Hooker. Both are 1-1, ranked 7 and 8. So this should be a very good fight right here, KO.
Yeah, now I'm really looking to see how he's gonna maneuver with Dan Hooker and use his front kicks and leg kicks. I'm really interested in this fight. I really think Pigeon needs to get in close on Dan Hooker, because Dan can really just kickbox you and just keep you in his range. It's really good at that.
And if Dan Hooker catches you with no stamina, he has a 5-star body knee. So that could come into play. If a Masvidal has no stamina, he really has no weapons. But so let's go ahead and get this fight going right here, and let's see who will be the better man. We got Hooker over in the red corner and Masvidal over in the blue corner. Yeah, man, lightweight Masvidal still has good stats, but definitely still suffers from a couple health stats, I think, and some punch power and some kick power.
Yep. All right, let's see if they touch gloves.
Respect shown here at the middle of the octagon, but pressure immediately brought. Away. No feeling out process for these guys, going for it all right here. And they have the fighters to do it, man, to box with. Masvidal and Hooker, a very good boxing battle. This should be a good one.
Ooh, both of them really working the body here.
Yeah, man, I love to see a good body war, man. See who's gonna get that big slit body hook or something, and really make that difference in the fight. Really drop that stamina to a point to where they can just coast.
Yeah, Hooker really needs to watch out throwing them leg kicks in the pocket. As he can get caught, he gets caught with that body shot there. Ooh, good combination, drops him. See if you can finish him here.
Puts him down, man. I think he pulled on that switch kick. I think he pulled back and ate a switch kick at just the right time. And then
that was perfect timing.
Yeah, and then Masvidal took advantage of the hurt body and goes up top and really does some good work right there, man. And now he's taking it to Hooker on the ground.
Ooh, gets him out.
Yeah, and fakes
good fake
transition. You don't see that. You don't see that fake too much.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take it for a second, KO.
All right. Monsters up. Landing heavy shots here. Just working at that body. It is a 3-round fight, but him attacking the body in the early rounds is definitely going to help him. Oh, as he reverses here. Let's see what he can do. Looks like he might get up here. Okay, lets him up. Ooh, good knee to the body. Ooh. Ooh, Pigeon's looking very clean here. Sidestep. Oh my. He's just catching him. Ooh, catches him with the counter. Let's see what he can do with it.
Man, looks like I missed a lot right there, man.
Yeah, Pigeon was piecing him up, and then just out of nowhere, Strainer hits him with the counter.
That's all it takes with one of these fighters is that one big counter.
Good body work.
Yeah, man, that body work really is solid right there. He's just steadily hitting him with that lead hook and throwing that jab straight in there. And to really wear a fighter down, man, that's really what you got to do. You can't be throwing big 3-piece body shots and stuff, man.
Oh my God.
And he almost Ben Askren's him in the second round. Oh, you can take that as a man. I don't know if that's a sign of disrespect or what, but that was
he tried to touch gloves.
Right,
he just ran up and fly and eat him.
Thank God he didn't bow. That would have been game over.
Yeah. If this was that other fight, they would have been fucked. He'd have been knocked out.
Yeah. Let's see if Strainer takes offense and does something about it. Unfortunately, if it did piss Strainer off enough to pull something out of the bag, Pigeon did not get a rock off of it, so really just did it for the show right there. Yeah. But looks like Hooker's laying into him with some nice combos right here.
Yeah, Strainer's really behind in the fight. He's going to really have to get something going here.
Yeah, they're just trading
really for the counter.
Yeah, they're just really trading though, and both. Hooker's head health is quite considerably lower than Pigeon's. So, Pigeon definitely is probably the more comfortable one right now. Knows that he probably just has to work his simple boxing. And look at the body health of Hooker.
Yeah. It's really hard to come back from.
Yeah, especially whenever you're steadily eating.
Knee to the
eats
body.
A knee. Whenever he was going for something big right there, probably went for a flying knee himself and ate a knee on the way up.
Look for the flying knee. I think he might go for a flying knee here. He set him up with the body shots.
Yeah, man. Ooh. Big time.
Yep, flying knee. Oh, shit.
He ducked under the spinning back fist. Definitely would have ate that. And he slipped straight. Yeah, don't need to be coming in with double jabs when you're this hurt. Oh. And he goes for it again. He is not worried, man. If I saw him running, I would sidestep and throw a hook.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But Jorge Masvidal's stamina is so trash that he has not even been getting hit to the body, and he's still not have that much stamina left. Hooker still has a stamina advantage, so.
Yeah, so you got to think if Hooker would have invested a little bit more in the body in this fight, maybe even thrown a couple of those 5-star body knees, this one could be very different. This could be
lands a head kick up top.
I can't talk. This could be a very different fight.
Head kick of his own.
Yeah, unloading the stamina, trying to get that rock, but the stamina drainage right there ultimately led to him getting knocked down there by Pigeon. But we're going to the third round, and anything could happen in this game, man. Obviously, Masvidal up 2-0. I think that's Pigeon. Yeah, Pigeon up 2-0 right now.
Let's see if a running flying knee comes.
No, he bows this time. I would have thrown a front kick as far as I could away.
Front kick and rise. I see him doing that.
Yeah, man, for real. Like, that's just insult. Insult to injury on top of everything. But, man. Strainer's head and body health right now is looking crucial.
He spares him. He could have hooked. He could have hooked and knocked him out. He's sparing him.
He's playing games right now.
And ends with the flying knee.
He gets the flying knee knockout that he was. Yes, it was. And but he was looking for that flying knee knockout, and he got it. There's nothing else you can say about that. Good boxing from Pigeon right there. Good fight for both guys, really, until when Hooker just finally ate enough to the body and his stamina ate enough. Pigeon
too much to come back from.
Pigeon took that confidence and ran with it, and literally ran at him and tried to kill him with that knee. But anyway, Pigeon coming off with a big win right there in lightweight division, using Masvidal, taking out NBK Strainer, a rare loss from an NBK guy right there. But it is time to move on to this main card right here. We got Chino in the VS camp versus Tusav in the flyweight division right here. Let's get this fight right up and talk about these fighters a little bit.
Yes, Perp, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Watch before the United fights, and then we're gonna go to the main card.
Yeah, okay, my bad. Sorry, guys.
All good.
So now we're gonna load the United card that this week was like 18 fights, and we're gonna watch the finishes of each fight, and we're gonna come back.
Lands there.
Yes.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. They continue to exchange. Whoa! He's out! Ready. Third and final round.
A big punch lands through the middle.
Nice comp. Well, he's up, but he is hurt. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him!
does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show.
And as we come back here, we see that devastating knockout right there by Art of War. expect to see him coming up on the card soon. But let's get into this 2-Sav Chino. Let's bring up the fighters right here and see what these guys are doing in the flyweight division. Chino at the VS camp, 2-0 versus 2-Sav, 2-2. 2-Sav, though, facing the top players in OFC. His record does not reflect how good he is. He has put on some of the best fights we have seen in OFC. He's ranked number 15, going against unranked 2-0 guy. You do not want to lose an unranked guy if you are ranked. What do you see in this fight here, KO?
I mean, I don't know much about these two fighters, I'm going to be honest, but I'm going to look into him after this. But anyway, Figueiredo, you know, he's got good takedowns. He's just an all-around balanced fighter. Like, he has good stand-up, good takedowns. He's good everywhere. And so is TJ Dillashaw, but I feel like TJ Dillashaw still has the advantage in the striking realm in this fight. So if I was Chino, I'd want to keep it on my feet. And if I'm Figueiredo, you know, you can really just do anything, but really want to take him down, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I'm doing if I'm 2-Sav is that weak block of Dillashaw, I'm using that 97 power of Figueiredo, and I'm going to work on that a little bit. But let's get this fight brought up right here and see what these two have brought to the table to OOC Fight Night 9 today. And I just want to say thank you to everybody in the Twitch chat and the audience that is watching, that came to watch OFC Fight Night 9. We appreciate you, and we are going to continue to bring you good quality shows. But as we get into this fight, both guys coming out with some heavy combos here.
Yeah, with the comboing.
Yeah, a shame that the HUD is off on one side. It really helps to call a fight if we can see everything. So remember that, guys, if you are watching and you do see. Check out the feint takedowns into the strikes by Chino right there. Those things can really get you if you feint and takedown, get him blocking low, hit him up top with a nice 1-2 or something.
Gets a takedown.
Immediately in the full guard.
Cage here.
Yeah, I still don't think he can get that easy get up though, but he can feint his way into a position to get that get up.
Ooh, postures up for too long. He gets up there.
You know you're not that much of a ground guy whenever you know you can feint your way into position to getting up.
Yeah.
I definitely do that on ranked. I will feint my way to the cage. But big front kick into it.
Trying to take him down here.
Yeah, big front kick into a judo slam. Nice denial.
He can maybe get this arm triangle. Okay, gets out of it. Gets back in the full guard.
Chino needs to block that full guard transition as Figueiredo gets him in to rubber guard. I was just about to say I thought Figueiredo had the rubber guard, so if he's smart, he will use that to his advantage. Gets into half guard off the little I guess you call that a trip.
Yeah, I guess you would call it that. It really shows how good Figueiredo's ground game is. All these different transitions that normally fighters don't have.
Yeah, he has the jiu-jitsu to go with you on the ground right here. I figure that would be a jiu-jitsu type move. I really don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna act like I do. So, but if someone in chat wants to tell me about it, let me know. Oh, big elbow eaten by Dillashaw right there, and I know Figueiredo's elbows are rated very highly, so he will need to watch out for that.
Both of them really looking for those uppercuts.
Figueiredo sticking that arm out, wanting to create space, not wanting to get in the pocket with Chino.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see Dillashaw using some of
those lunges.
Signature moves of his. if he can get a read on one of those lunges and throw a hook at the right time, I'm pretty sure that hits lights out.
Yep. That was a really close round. I really don't know who to give that to.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, we can.
Hey, man, I'm ready to jump in, man. It's a good fight right here.
Yes, sir. Is this Vaughn?
Yeah, it's Vaughn. I'm ready, man.
Vaughn, what is up, brother? Nice to have you here.
Jumping into the main card right here, man.
Yeah, everybody say what's up to Vaughn, the GOAT, our other GOAT commentator of OFC. You know, I will take this time. I think it's Sunday. We got a big GFC fight coming up, but we'll see about that.
Yeah.
But these two guys right here getting at it, and Chino getting them takedowns. And Vaughn, you know a little bit about Chino, don't you?
Yeah, I know a little bit about Chino. You know, Chino's a good player. He's good pretty much, you know, standing and ground. He's kind of like a well-balanced kind of fighter. And, you know, you see that quick ankle pick. He's riding them out, landing big shots already.
Yeah.
And this is not good for Figueiredo, man. You know, you do not want to be here, especially with a guy like Chino. You know, he has good ground and pound strikes, and you know, he's gonna want to get out of here, because if not, he's gonna do some big damage.
Looks like he has good top mount too, man, as he got that denial a while ago.
Oh, against the sprawl. He's not against the cage, though.
This could be still a get up. I don't think it would be a get up to the cage. And I think Chino definitely was waiting on that get up to the cage and missed the rock big time straight by Figueiredo with that 97 power. Yeah, and he was sat down in a way where he looked like he was about dead. So
he's gonna survive.
That's it.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Broke his block with those hooks. That was crazy.
Yeah, no swaying attempt at you know, to get out of that one. Big time win right there for TUSAV. You know, as I said, man, you know, and I think you've seen it quite a few times on TUSAV puts on shows here in OFC, man.
Yeah, man, he does, and you know, as you could tell, like, he landed the double knockdown. You know, it's kind of like when you knock him down and then you get that extra shot right there, sits him down, and you know, the bar just pretty much is gone at that point. You know, he landed a couple more on the ground, and that was it. That's very unfortunate for Chino, but you know, what a big win for, you know, TUSAV.
Yeah, man, 100%. TUSAV going 3-2 now. Definitely does still not reflect how good he is. But we shall see him move up in the rankings and move up this card next week and try to get back to the top where he was not too long ago. But man, I know you probably know one of these guys on, and I'm excited for this one in the featherweight division. Concept versus Bang Bang Bullies Gemini. We all know Gemini can be a big time sleeper, not even sleeper. He's just a big time name, and had an ATB. Can we get that fight brought up so we can see the picks that these two guys have? All right, so B3 Gemini with the Arnold Allen pick, 1-0, ranked number 5, going against the Diddy Boxing Heendeen.
Yeah, I think it's Heendeen.
Yeah, 1-0 as well, ranked number 4. You know, I'm going to ask both of you, but KO, what is your keys to victory if you are DB Heendeen with the Aldo
I
pick?
made a mistake. It's Herb Dean. It should be Herb Dean.
Oh, it's Herb Dean? Okay. That makes way more sense.
Yes.
Diddy Boxing, Herb Dean, yeah. Okay, what are your keys to victory?
With Aldo, I mean, obviously, like, his leg kicks, everybody knows that. But, you know, he's got really underrated, like, body work as well. Like, the lead body hook is a 5-star for Aldo. You can get a lot of rocks with that. He's got a good spinning back kick to the body. And I don't know, it's going to be hard to deal with those leg kicks if you can keep them away. And for Gemini, I really think he needs to get in on him. He needs to get in and just really land hooks, uppercuts, just land a ton of combinations, work the body as well. He's got a good 4-star roundhouse kick as well. Yeah, it's going to be a real interesting fight.
Yeah, man, and Vaughn, yeah, I know. I want to hear your side on Gemini over here, as I know you probably fought him a couple times on ranked or in spars. You know, what are you expecting to see from him in this fight?
Yeah, man, Gem's one of those guys, you know, coming out of that B3 camp, you know, he'll really just freaking break your block. And you know, he's a nasty boxer, especially with that Arnold Allen. You know, he got that recent buff, so you know Arnold Allen is, you know, a real problem in this division. But you know, Gemini using Allen is just dangerous, you know. As well, you know, Gemini, he does break the block, but he'll actually kick you in the head as well. You know, he's good, you know, using both limbs. So this is gonna be a good fight. Let's see if Aldo's gonna utilize those leg kicks as well.
Yeah, nothing but let's go ahead and get this fight brought up. So enough talking about it. Let's go ahead and get to see it right here. Arnold Allen versus Jose Aldo. Allen in the red trunks over in the red corner. Aldo probably going to be in the black over in the blue corner. Waiting on these guys to ready up. And they are taking their sweet time. Okay, there we go. And you know, Vaughn, if you're looking at the Allen Aldo picks, and you throw away the fighter names behind them, what are you doing if you're Allen to beat an Aldo?
If I'm Allen, you know, I'm gonna look to work that body. As we all know, you know, Aldo, he's super powerful. You know, his hands and his kicks. You know, he's nasty stand-up striker, a legend. But you got to work that cardio, man. You have to work the cardio of Aldo. You want to get that stamp down. You know, so he you know, loses some of those stats. You know, Arnold Allen is also a guy who could grapple if he needs to. So, you know, if Jem wanted to do that, he could. But basically, I'd probably look to attack that gas tank.
Oh, yeah, 100% KO. Dude, these guys are going at it, man.
Yeah, right away. No filling out process here.
No, and I mean, they are just looking for counters and going for all kinds of strikes here. Vaughn, you know, who's winning the striking battle here so far? Can you tell?
Yeah, man. Like you said, these guys are just pretty much throwing. But I feel like Jem is getting just the best of them, just a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh, there's the big rock.
It's our left hook.
And yeah, and he rocks him again off the clinch.
Off the free uppercut, he gets another rock.
Yeah, and man, dude, these guys came out in this fight and said, we're going to throw until we go, man.
Another rock.
Another rock by Gemini, and Allen is taking control.
Spin back kick.
Yeah, man. Oh, big time spinning heel kick.
That was perfect.
360 heel kick.
Oh, he lets him up.
Wow. Yeah, he let him up. That was kind of interesting. You know, he wants to keep it on the feet. He's having a bunch of success up here.
His head health's already super low.
I think he's having a little fun, guys.
Yeah. Their stamina's already low, too.
Yeah, went for another slick spinning heel kick right there, blocked by Aldo. You know, yeah, Allen definitely up in this fight, 100%. You know, getting these two rocks right here. Gemini really has to coast, but I don't think it's in these Bang Bang Bully Boys to coast in a fight. So let's see, and he puts him down.
Oh man!
And he kicks him to the body. He kicks him up on the head. Spinning heel kick, and Allen kicks him in the. Oh my goodness!
That was a great performance.
And Allen's bloodied up as well. They both went at it, and that fight right there is, man, that is my knockout of the night so far.
That's knockout of the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
That was absolute insanity of a fight. I love calling quick fights, so thank you, fella. That was awesome. Man, B3 Gemini coming off a big win right there over Concept. Concept still showing what he can do, though, in the octagon, guys. He had some good boxing there with Aldo. B3 Gemini just happened to be a little bit better today with the solid Arnold pick. You know, what are your takeaways from those fights, KO?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he didn't really use all those leg kicks a lot. He was just really trying to box with Arnold Allen. And with that buff they gave to Arnold Allen in his most recent fight against Dan Hooker, it just really changed the whole game for me, I think. Just Arnold Allen just rushing him down, just landing body shots, head kicks, just landing everything that he wants, because you didn't see a lot of those leg kicks and body work from Aldo. Just gave him no space.
And I don't think he had the chance to get off any leg kicks or anything. And, you know, Vaughn, you know, I'd want to hear what you say, man. What did B3 Gemini do so well in that fight that really won in that one?
I think it's just the classic, the B3, getting in his grill, kind of making him box, exchange in the pocket. And, Gemini, he's one of the better ones and on UFC 4 to, one of the better boxers here and setting up, block breaking combos. And I think he mixed it up well, going down low, going up high. And, he's just a great addition to OFC, coming from the Xbox side.
Yeah, man, 100%. So B3 Gemini gets that was basically our Xbox main event right there. Gets the main Xbox fight win on this card over Concept. I hope to see Concept come back too. That was a very exciting fight for both guys. Potentially going to get a bonus for that, maybe. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens. But, man, Vaughn, I'm excited for KO right here, man, because I don't think he's seen Dino TT fight, Vaughn, and he gets to see him fight NBK Kruger right here in the middleweight division. And, tell us a little bit about Dino, Vaughn.
Yeah, man, Dino's a guy, I've known for a long time, former teammate, good friend of mine. And, this guy, like you said earlier, I heard in the stream, you're saying, he's a top 5 player in the world. Dino is, exceptional everywhere. He could strike. We all know about his grappling. He's one of the best grapplers on the game. And, I'm excited to see him going against Kruger. Kruger's a monster striker, so it's gonna be interesting to see, can he stop the takedown from Dino, or is Dino going to take a striking approach in this fight?
Yeah, and let's go ahead and get these fighter picks brought up, ATV, so we can see what Dino's working with and what Kruger's working with to see what they're going to do here. All right, yeah, Dino with the Chaos Kobe Covington pick. Ranked 11 with a 4-1 record. That just shows you right there, guys, how hard it is to get up these rankings in the OFC. NBK Kruger with the big time Leon Edwards pick. He just got a huge buff. Ranked 3-1, and he's ranked number 12. So this has big implications for these guys' rankings in the welterweight division, guys. And KO, if you are Kruger right here going against the Kobe Chaos Covington, what is your keys to success?
It's like, those TT boys they like to wrestle with you. So if I'm Leon, you got to keep it on the feet. Maybe look for some front kicks or knees up the middle when, Dino's trying to come in. And, just ultimately just working his body, working on that cardio of Covington, because his cardio is a 100. So he has to work the body if he even wants to keep it, semi low.
Yeah, Vaughn, I'm going to ask the same thing, but I'm going to ask you about Dino. What does Dino got to do here to neutralize Kruger and that striking and those head kicks and stuff from Leon?
I think it's pretty obvious. I like to see, a grapple-heavy kind of approach coming with that Covington pick, that 100 cardio like KO mentioned right now. And, I want to see, a high pace on him. I want to see him trying to attack Kruger, on the ground, look to, get to mount, land some big shots, work that jaw. And then, eventually when the round does start over, he'll be on the feet. He'll be able to do some good damage there.
Yeah, 100%. And ATV, let's go ahead and get this fight brought up. We've talked about it enough. We got the superstar Dino over here with the Covington pick. We got, Kruger over here with the Leon Edwards pick. Neither one of them. You cannot sleep on either one of these guys. Both guys are killers in their own right. But now let's see what these guys have brought to the table of this fight. Touch gloves in the middle, right here.
Right away goes to the body.
Yeah, and as you said, KO, he's going to need to work the body, and he comes out with a lead hook, rear body uppercut. So a nasty combo right there. Ooh,
that was a great front kick up the middle.
Yeah, and I feel like Kruger, he's kind of the one walking forward. They're kind of trying to see who's going to be the aggressor in this fight. Good uppercut from Kruger. Yep. Good elbow from Dino. And he kind of made the mistake of throwing that body kick.
Ooh. Catches him up the middle when he's trying to go for a takedown.
Yeah, and these guys really just going at it already, man. And, Kruger getting off to an early lead, but we all know that's not going to slow Dino down with his game plan.
Yeah, and like you said, I kind of noticed, Dino keeps throwing these body kicks inside the pocket. You got to be careful, especially with a guy like Kruger. He will capitalize on that mistake.
Yeah, and especially using someone like Covington, whose kick animations aren't that quick, so it can get you caught that much more if you were using someone with a 5-star body roundhouse to have that quick body kick animation.
And that's big for Dino. For Kruger, he's defended 2 takedowns already. And that's good for his confidence going into the later rounds.
Yeah, and you definitely got to think Dino is not going to be fazed by 2 takedowns being stopped. He's going to continue his game plan. But Kruger definitely showing out already in this fight. Probably done more. Yeah, Dino eventually does get him down, though. And I've watched Dino unranked and know he loves that rear naked choke, but not legal here in OFC, so he takes top mount right here.
Yeah, straight in the mount. Immediately. Yeah, twice actually.
Oh,
nice ground and pound defense. Yeah, nice ground and pound defense there by Leon Rocky Edwards to not eat too much from Kobe Chaos. But one thing about Kobe Chaos, oh yeah.
Big immediately. Really good defense.
Yeah, and one thing about Kobe Chaos Covington, man, is as he locks in this submission right here, is the ground and pound is going to be probably some high rated shots, but the power in Covington is like an 80 something. Am I right?
Sorry to cut you off, man. This is getting close, man. Dino has some of the best chokes in the game. You got to be careful. And this is looking close. This might be
looking really close.
I wasn't even paying attention. It's getting close.
Wow. Oh, that might be it.
This is it.
That's it.
And that is it. Round one choke in the main card in OFC. My God, you do not see that too often. Dino coming with the Chaos Covington pick and really, doing what Covington does. Choked out Leon Edwards right there. Wow, man. I really didn't even have any idea how close that was getting, man. And I looked down after you said that, and it was
that's a hard triangle as well. The half guard arm triangle is not the best sub in the game. Not even close. And it's crazy. He was able to get that on such a high level player like Kruger, man. Shouts out to Dino. Good win for him. He's just gonna keep getting up in the card and OFC.
Yeah, 100%, man, and I am excited about this next fight. But let me go ahead and say, NBK Kruger, one hell of a fighter in the NBK camp. You can't sleep on him. He will be back. But Dino TT, dominant in that fight. Gets the round 1 sub. We'll be moving up this card next week if he does sign up. Can't wait to see him fight. But we're moving on to one of my favorite fights on the main card right here. Ooh. And I know TM Draco KO going against Amazon, and we got TM Draco going with TJ Dillashaw. Draco 4-3, ranked number 8. Amazon in the VS camp with Corey Sandhagen, Sandman. 6-4, ranked number 4. This is big ranking implications for TM Draco, Vaughn.
Yeah, man, and I've known both of these guys for a long time. This is actually kind of cool to see these guys fight again. A couple months back, I know these guys were chirping at each other, so it's cool to see them meet again and here at OFC. So this is gonna be a good fight. Amazon with the Corey Sandhagen pick and Draco with the TJ pick. This is gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, 100%, man. And if you are Draco with this Dillashaw pick, and you're suffering from the lack of reach against the Sandhagen, what are you doing to counteract that?
It's like I want to see a lot of leg kicks because Sandhagen has such good mobility. You gotta hit his legs. He
does have the steel checks perk.
That's true. So you got to be careful as well. And I know Draco. I've played him a lot, and he's really, really good at countering. Probably the best counter puncher I've seen when he's really on. So I think he really needs to look for counters this fight as well.
Yes, and we all know he will as we get this fight brought up in the bantamweight division right here. We got Amazon over in the red corner and Draco over in the blue corner. Man, And this is a fight I would like to see in real life, man. Or no, actually, it just happened.
Yeah, it's happened.
Sandhagen and Dillashaw, yeah, and
it was close decision.
Yeah, Dillashaw coming out with an iffy win, as I remember.
Yeah,
it was very, very close. But Vaughn, if you are Amazon right here, and you have the reach, and you have the kickboxing, what are you doing? I mean, besides the obvious things, what are you going to do to neutralize a smaller opponent?
I mean, like you said, it's pretty obvious the kind of game plan we're going to want to see from a Sandhagen pick, and he's already starting off with that switch kick and then the knee to the body. And we're in a clinch here. This is kind of interesting. He's looking
really working the body.
Yeah, he's working the body. That's already like 2 knees already. The body's already going down a bit. But I like to see some teep kicks, some switch kicks, keep him at range, like you said. It's pretty much the obvious game plan for Sandhagen.
Yeah, man, and he's really utilizing that reach right now, as the body health of Dillashaw is suffering greatly in this first, couple minutes already. So he is going to have to be careful. But both guys really, I think they're kind of still feeling each other out. But I think Amazon's letting loose a little bit more than Draco is.
Yeah, that body, his body's getting really low from all these shots. Just really pressuring him. I did not expect this game plan with Sandhagen. He's really pressuring him. Just landing body shots over and over.
One thing I don't think we can forget about is, TJ is a balanced fighter, but Sandhagen as well with the 4.5-star ground. So, if it goes there, both of these guys have the ability. But if I'm Draco right now, I'm switching stances and closing off my open side of my body from that body roundhouse that keeps landing from Amazon Vaughn.
Yeah, and like KO said, he's working the body. That health bar is down already. Like you said, I want to see him, maybe switch his stance because that body is just money.
Yeah, and
lands a head kick.
But yeah, Draco. But it's an elbow.
Beautiful pull.
Oh, that was very smart. Just going to his body and it's over.
Goodness.
Wow.
Oh my God. And Sandhagen has a 5-star lead body hook, and he delivered 2 of them right there, along with another rear body hook, as that body health was already, the damage was already done. I think everybody's pretty much speechless after that one. Amazon gets the quick KO, was not expecting that one. Man. He really utilized Corey Sandhagen's main moves there, Vaughn, and really took advantage of that sequence.
Yeah, man, that could have been one of the performances of the night. He came out and went straight to work to the body. He looked amazing tonight, man. That was an amazing win for Amazon. He didn't even give Draco a chance to get into the fight. What a performance coming out of Amazon VS.
Yeah, man, putting on for that VS camp. Unfortunately, my teammate Draco suffers a loss. But Amazon's staff here in OFC, also a good friend of mine, gets a win here in OFC, and both of them pretty close to the top of the card. So let's expect, one of them to, maybe headline a card here soon. But this next fight is my pick for one of my favorite fights, if not my favorite fight of the card. And let's go ahead and get these picks and talk about this one. ATB got NM Liam, Vaughn's teammate with Cyril Gahn, versus Huhu TT, Vaughn's former teammate.
Yeah, man, this pick. This is a fight. Both of these guys, both really close friends, man. This kind of sucks to see them fight, but this is also going to make for an amazing fight. I mean, these guys are both elite, some of the best in the game, no question. NM Liam, one of the best strikers on the game, one of the best players in the world, works the body well, and Huhu as well, crazy. He has a crazy pace. He'll really get up in your grill and, make you trade in that pocket. So I want to see how these styles are going to clash. The Cyril Gahn pick and the Stipe pick, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, and we all know Cyril Gahn getting that huge buff not too long ago. I think getting 99 kick speed or kick power, something like that. So definitely going to have to watch that if you're Stipe. Going to want to box and keep the distance closed on NM Liam right here. KO, if you're Hoo and you're using Stipe against Cyril Gahn, what are you doing for your success?
You really can't stay out on the outside against Cyril Gahn with that 99 kick speed. You got to stay inside. You got to land that lead hook to the body that Stipe, I think, has let me see. He has a 4-star, 5-star on that. So he needs to really get inside and just land body shots and just go up top and just mix him up in close if he wants to win this fight.
Yeah, 100%. And NM Liam is 3-0, undefeated in OFC, still ranked number 10, going against ranked number 6, 4-2, Hoo TT. Nothing but to do to bring this fight up. Let's go ahead and get to cracking with this one, man. I cannot wait to see this fight. I know Vaughn can't wait to see this fight.
Yeah, man, I'm excited for this fight, dude. This definitely has to be my favorite fight on the whole card.
Yeah, man. The main event, VUK obviously has earned his stripes to say that, I can't wait to see him fight every time. But this right here is probably my fight of the card right here. I cannot wait to see what these two guys come out with because you never know what it's going to be. And, as they respect and touch gloves right here, let's see what happens, man.
Yeah, this is one of those fights, it's kind of hard to commentate because you kind of just want to watch. Oh, big rock early already.
Rocks him right away at 3
Yeah, and Vaughn could not have said it better. Could not have said it any better. It's hard to commentate because of how much you just want to sit back and watch and learn from guys that are this good.
Yeah, and you see the big time pressure coming out of Liam. He's the one, controlling the distance right now.
And those teeps really well, man. As I say that, he lands another one, checks that leg kick from Hoo.
Yeah, and this is a big moment for both of these guys. If either one can get the win, that's just a huge, W on their record, and then this is a big name for them. A win over any of these two are always a big win anywhere.
Yeah, a lot of people don't think, whenever big rock right there. Can't even get my words out before he rocks him. But NM Liam using that lead body roundhouse to perfection, man. And a lot of people sleep on that one until their body is just completely done. But NM Liam using that to his advantage right here and really, like Vaughn said, working the distance, using those teeps and really taking the body away from Stipe right here.
Yeah, that teep kick is money, man. He's probably landed about 4 of them this round, and
there's another one.
Yeah, that teep. Oh, into the switch kick.
That was a good mix-up.
Yeah, I want to see Hoo make it more of a boxing fight. Stipe is an amazing boxer. I want to see him put the pressure on.
He is using if you ever want to learn how to use a teep, come back and watch this fight right here. NM Liam is using this teeps to perfection. I dare say it maybe because that Connor has great teeps, so he's really used to using those. But man, he just keeps tapping away to that body, man. I would definitely be trying to sidestep if I were Hoo. But Liam probably knows that, and Hoo probably knows that too. So he's trying to be careful. He doesn't want to eat a front kick, but Liam is putting Hoo in a tough position right here.
Yeah, the problem is...
Go ahead, Kale. Go ahead.
Okay, I was about to say when he sidesteps, he goes for that lead body kick, and he catches him every time, that switch kick. He goes for it anytime he thinks he's going to sidestep the front kick, so it's very hard to read what he's going to do.
Yeah, and he shot the takedown with Stipe, and he defended it pretty well. It's going to, do a pretty big toll on his gas tank. He has to be careful, shooting the takedowns and not getting them. It could really, and if you see his gas tank already, Stipe, Hoo's gas tank is already halfway down. Those teep kicks are really, playing a big factor in this fight in that first round.
And if you see Liam's, it's just like he hasn't done anything, man. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen somebody use teeps as effectively as Liam is right now in a fight, man. I mean, that has been his secret weapon so far in this fight is those teeps. But Huhu elected not to eat the front kick and to not block the teeps. So let's see if Huhu can adjust to it somehow.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you want to do against a fighter like Huhu who likes to put the pressure on. You're gonna keep him away with those teep kicks. This is exactly what you got to do. And there's another shot right there, well defended from Liam.
Yeah, and that if you're using a Miocic pick, man, that really says a lot about what's going on in the fight. If you're shooting, but I mean, or maybe Stipe has great ground. Does he, Vaughn?
Yeah, his ground is okay, but to be shooting takedowns, you want to kind of, keep it on the feet.
Yeah, you would definitely think so with the boxer. They definitely want to keep it up, but he has shot twice already, and I think he ate an elbow right there from Liam off the break.
And that's big. That's a big tax on your stamina, man. When you go for a clinch and you don't get it, man, that could really hurt your stamina.
Yeah, and if you go for a clinch and eat an elbow and don't get it, or go for a clinch,
perfect time with that elbow.
Yeah, if you go for a sloppy clinch and eat any shot that's going to affect that clinch, it's going to do big time damage. And he gets the body rock, goes up top with the hook, gets him with the lead, the rear body uppercut.
Oh, and he gets those free knees to the
cage, man, and he is laying into him right now, man.
Yeah, that body is really getting torn apart.
Yeah, man, and really, man, Huhu hasn't even taken a whole bunch of giant shots. It's just been those teeps, one after another, side kick, the occasional body, the lead roundhouse, and it's really paying off for Liam. And it looks like Liam's not doing a lot, but Liam really is using a lot of IQ right here and using Gon the way he should be used.
Another uppercut. Every time he sees those straights, he just throws the uppercut, and it just somehow lands every time.
Yeah, man, and Miocic, I don't even think I'm saying that right. Stipe's stamina, is allowing him to throw maybe one, maybe two, but he eats an elbow right there. There's not much more health that Huhu's health, or that there's not much more that Huhu can take. And the lead body hook hurts him. The rear body hook puts him down.
Yeah, that was masterclass.
That is my performance of the night right there so far. That was absolutely a masterclass in kickboxing. And who better to do it with than Gon? We all know TT Huhu will be back. He is not going to lay down from that. NM Liam, 4-0. In OFC now, and Vaughn, what are your takeaways from that fight, man?
Yeah, man, like you said, that also might be performance of the night for Liam to be able to do that to a guy like Huhu. Just shows how highly skilled he is to work the body that well. For 2 rounds, pretty much work the body and eventually get the body finish, the body TKO finish. I mean, what a big win for Liam. He's starting to come into title contention after that fight.
Yeah, man, 100%. And, I'm going to ask you the same thing, KO, I think it's pretty obvious, but, what are your takeaways from that fight?
It's like at the start of the fight in the first round, you would see Huhu land 2 rocks at the beginning. He would just get inside, just landing hooks, rocked him twice. And then from that point on, you would see Liam just throw teeps to the body, just keep him away, because he knew his game plan at that point. He knew that he shouldn't let him get inside on him. So he would just throw teeps. Right as he tries to sidestep a teep, boom, switch kick. And he would just hurt him to the body every time. And then anytime he would try and come in, he would just hit him with that uppercut. And it just landed the entire fight. This is truly masterclass.
100%, man. You really can't put on a better performance than that. Unless something crazy happens, that is my performance of the night so far. Really just, if you want to learn a little bit about kickboxing, go back and watch that fight, guys. But big time win for NM Liam. And, Huhu will bounce back. We all know that. Anybody that gets matched up with Huhu knows they're in for a hell of a fight. but that just shows how good Liam is. But ATB, let's get this co-main brought up right here. You know, these guys have earned this spot on this card. And, Bandolero, an OG of OFC versus Raw Bacon. And, Vaughn, me and you have had the pleasure of calling some of these guys' fights right here.
Yeah, man. This is going to be a good fight. It's always a risky pick, I feel, at least going with that Jared Cannonier, since, he doesn't have the best cardio and, his grappling's not too good, but man, he has big power in his hands and, I'm pretty sure his striking is almost 5-star. And then you have the Vettori pick coming out of Raw Bacon. Bacon is, a really good grappler as well. And the Vettori pick could be super strong for him coming into this matchup right here.
Yeah, 100%, man. And, if you're Raw Bacon going against the Bandolero right here, KO, what's your keys to victory using Vettori?
I think constant pressure and not letting him get off leg kicks would, help the fight a lot against Jared Cannonier, because those leg kicks and just the power, he has to take him down, unless if he can just outstrike him. But if Bandolero is a better striker than him, then I think he's going to have a lot of trouble. He has to take him down.
Yeah, Bandolero is known for having great striking, man. I think he's going to use the kickboxing of Jared Cannonier, which is very, very sneaky, very well in this fight. But in the middleweight division, Vettori, Raw Bacon versus Bandolero, Jared Cannonier. Let's get this fight brought up here, ATB, our co-main event of the evening. Man, this right here is going to be a good fight. And these guys really have earned their stripes in OFC and have earned this spot right here in this co-main. So good props to them, man. But as they come out, no touch of the gloves.
Interesting.
Yeah, man, these guys are ready to get to war.
Ooh. Vettori just getting after it right away.
Yeah, one thing I expect to see from Bacon, man, is Bacon definitely has the striking. I expect him to use the clinch of Vettori and definitely to get it to the ground after he thinks he's won it a little bit. He usually likes to get a takedown. So Bandolero needs to keep these takedowns from happening and use that striking going.
Yeah, and Vettori is also a guy who's super hard to get out of there. That big 98 chin. He has a freaking iron chin, so it's super hard to get him out of there. But if anyone can do it in this division, it's definitely Jared Cannonier, man. He has the 98 power, so.
Yeah, man. One thing I'm noticing right here is Bandolero is using his footwork to stay away from these takedowns, and it just shows really high fight IQ. That's something I try to practice in my fights because I don't like having to time to stop a takedown. And Bandolero not having to even use any takedown defense as he's using his footwork to stay away from Vettori. Ooh. Nice hooks in the pocket.
Oh, good front kick. Long combos coming out of Bacon right there.
Yeah, man. But Bacon finally getting the takedown right there as he had Bandolero pressed up against the cage. Until then, Bandolero was using that footwork to perfection.
He got that grapple advantage. Ooh, he knew he was going to go down.
And he gets the posture up, and this is where Jared Cannonier would be dangerous on the ground, but he gets up and delivers a leg kick immediately. And smartly, Vettori getting into the clinch.
Ooh. Oh, he hurts him.
Big time, Rock.
Well, what is he doing? He can run on him.
I think he went for a clinch or something. And I really don't know, to be honest with you, man. It happened so fast. Yeah. Soggy Bacon eating some big time shots.
Showing that 98 power.
Yeah, that 98 power on that 98 chin. One's got to give. What are you seeing so far here, Vaughn?
I'm seeing, Vettori, he's starting to throw these long combos, and I feel like Cannonier is kind of waiting on the end of them and throwing something, if you notice. But, Bacon's really loading up on those combos. Oh, good head kick.
Good head kick.
Stay on him.
Yeah, man. And, you know, oh, yeah. He had him up against the cage, working that block right there. Bandolero survives. A head kick is not something that you expect to come out of Vittori's arsenal right there, but Bacon using that head kick to his advantage, possibly taking that round. Or, you know, I actually don't know.
Goes for ankle pick right away, gets caught with the front kick, rocks him.
Yeah, this is not good for Vittori, as he does have that chin, like Vaughn said. But as we all know, Jared has that power, and he is taking it out of Vittori right now.
Yeah, and, you know, good stamina management coming out of, you know, Bandolero. You know, his stamina looks pretty well for that first round.
Yeah, one thing I want to point out, though, man, both of these guys' head hills, every time they get touched, is blinking. So that first round really did a number on both of these guys.
Oh.
But big-time rocks. Yeah.
Bandolero. Oh, good defense.
Like he survives it.
Yeah, Soggy Bacon surviving that mean ground and pound from Cannoneer. And, man, Bandolero is putting it on in this second round. Ooh, eats a nice uppercut off the clinch, though. Cannoneer's head health is madly blinking still. So you cannot...
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, you know, Vittori's health stats are just so insane that, you know, at the end of the round, oh my God, he sits him down.
Catching with the uppercut. Uh-oh.
That was almost a double knockdown.
Yeah, and he gets him off the break.
And he gets him with the cheesy uppercut.
The free uppercut.
Him? Is this it? Oh no.
Wow.
So close Soggy Bacon was to finishing that one. Bandolero getting the quick get up. Very surprised. Soggy Bacon did not get one of those denials right there, Vaughn. That was very surprising. Oh my God. It gets him again.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
What?
Is it over?
No.
Okay,
It's
if you
over.
would have survived, that would have been crazy.
Soggy Bacon with my fight of the night right there so far.
That's fight of the night, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, I don't even know what to say other than they came out firing in the first round. They hurt each other a lot. They didn't have much health coming into the second. They did not play patient, and they just went for it, man. And Soggy Bacon comes out on top. He ate a lot of rocks in that second round, but he stayed composed and put away Bandoleros to get back up to the very top of those rankings. Man, what do you think, Vaughn?
Yeah, man, that was just a banger fight, man. Honestly, I think that has to be the best fight of the whole night. I mean, those boys came out right away, started swinging. Every time they're touching the head, you know, the head was blinking. These guys were going to war, man. What an amazing performance from both of these guys, and congratulations to Bacon, man. That's a big win for him.
Yeah, man, and I can definitely say thank you to both you guys. Us commentators definitely appreciate fights like those, man.
Yeah.
And KO, you know, what are your takeaways from those fights, man? From that fight?
I mean, to be honest, I was just watching the fight and just seeing him get rocks over and over. I didn't even know what was happening. They were just rocking each other, pull back, counter, jumping on them, surviving somehow, coming back, fighting some more. It was crazy. It's definitely the best fight of the night.
One thing I did not see that I was expecting the whole time was a lot of Soggy Bacon to work to that ground, but they're electing to stand with Vittori, getting the win. I think he's 8-6 now.
Bacon.
Yeah, but a staple in the UFC 4 community. He's been here a while. He's made his name in a few leagues, and he's definitely a contender for, you know, a title shot eventually. But yeah,
wait, is it Soggy Bacon or Raw Bacon?
Saw Bacon. It's Soggy Bacon. He's in the Raw camp.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I thought it was just Raw Bacon. Like, thought it made sense too.
They're both pretty funny names, but no. But yeah,
Raw Soggy Bacon.
Big time win for Bacon right there, going 8-6. I think he's ranked number 2 now. I think he'll probably get to. But Bandolero, an OG of the league, you know, he will be back. We appreciate putting on the war, you know, and going to war with Bacon and really giving us a great fight to watch. But it is time for this NBK war in the main event. Let's bring this up in the lightweight division. We got Dustin Poirier with NBK SAADO, NBK Tim Cold Winter, as some know him as. His record is 5-1, ranked 3, and he's a boxer. Patient fighter, clean combos. I know this dude has some nice fight IQ from the fights that I have seen him fight in. I will say, like I said earlier on, I was a tad bit shocked, you know, to see SAADO up in getting a title shot so soon. But, you know, sneakily getting that 5-1 record, taking out the division, man, coming up and earning his title shot against NBK VUK. And I think I was saying at the beginning of the stream, Vaughn, this is like VUK's second or third title defense, is it not?
Yeah, I think it is. You know, VUK is, you know, he's highly decorated everywhere. I mean, he's so good, like you said. And we've commentated, me and you have commentated, you know, a bunch of his fights as well. So we know what we're going to get out of both of these guys. This is going to be a good fight, man. I'm excited.
100%, man. And, you know, if you're NBK VUK and you want to keep that belt, KO, what are you doing to neutralize a Dustin Poirier who has the jiu-jitsu and the boxing and, you know, the kick?
I think if he can strike with him and really make him think he's striking with him and take him down, getting him out, you know, just 1-2 denies, he can get an arm bar, he can posture up, land shots. If he can just keep it on the ground, he could destroy Poirier. Because RDA has really good groundwork.
Yeah, man, and he's sneaky on the feet too. But obviously he's a jiu-jitsu fighter. VUK going with his what he's comfortable with. These two obviously know each other very well, but there's nothing left to it but to do it, guys. Let's get this fight going right here. Cannot wait for this. If this is anything like 11-6, these guys know each other very well. That is a very interesting win-loss record, Vaughn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is. And you know, like you said, like when you come on OFC, man, you know, you're performing, you know, when you know you have a fight here, you're going to want to perform your best. So, you know, the spars and everything before it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but it definitely shows that NBK Tim or NBK SAADO definitely has the ability to get that win. It's just, can he do it? And can VUK, you know, handle the pressure of these continuous title defenses and continue to be dominant like he is? Big time shots right here in the pocket.
Yeah, right away. These guys are throwing right away. But, you know, the champ has to be careful, you know, throwing with Dustin Poirier, man. It's kind of risky, especially with the RDA.
Oh, my.
Oh,
big knee.
Yeah, and before that knee, RDA was using that. Oh, an elbow on the cage, and that almost rocked him right there.
Takes it back. Can't get a rear naked choke here, though.
Sneaky.
Yeah,
why is he walking with him? He's wasting all his stamina.
Oh, man, we might see an armbar. We're going to see an armbar here. Yep.
Oh, my.
Not only.
This is bad.
Yeah, not only did he walk and not take it to the ground, he got away from the cage, which you do not want to do when you're on the ground. You do not know what he was doing. It looks like he's got good sub defense for no stamina.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he's going to get out. I'm surprised, you know, VUK let him out of that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's not even close.
It's getting close. It was getting close.
Yeah, Raz said that. It started getting close as well.
Yeah, but yeah, Tim is going to need a little better fight to not do that anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was weird he didn't pull away from the clinch, because he got clinched with and he wasn't like moving back. He was just eating shots.
Yeah, man. You know, he knows what VUK is good at. And, you know, probably a little hesitation. He probably, you know, he doesn't want to fall into VUK's trap. But, you know, VUK getting that dominant position right there and showing that He probably has the ground advantage right here, but it is a stand-up fight right here so far, Vaughn.
Ooh, takes him down again.
Yeah, that was a good mix-up. You know, last time he clinched him, he rocked him with the big knee. So I'm sure he was scared of that, and then we see a big...
He's going for another armbar. This is bad. This is really bad.
Yeah, he might get this one.
My screen's trying to shut off. Oh, no. Yeah,
sorry, you're not missing much. You're seeing the armbar right now.
Oh, no,
he has good defense, you know. He's not letting VUK get this. He's going to get out of this one.
And, you know, that defense may be a statement to all those spars they've had. What is going on? Oh, okay. The time was about to run out. I was about to be like, there's no way that he just folded to his campmate. But
pay him $20, throw the fight.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, man. That made me forget what I was even saying because I thought he laid down. But yeah, man. Vaughn, if you are VUK, do you think you won that first round?
Yeah, for sure. I think I won the first round. You know, the big knee and the clinch, and then the judo throw. He had a couple, you know, close submissions as well. For sure, VUK Gaming won that first round.
Big time combo in the pocket right there by RDA.
Yeah, it seems like he's not as respecting him anymore. Starting to open up a little bit more.
NBK SAADO cannot forget the power and the ability that RDA does have in the pocket. It's not the best, but it is there.
Takedown.
Ooh, takes him down. Perfect timing.
With the jab into the takedown. I mean, that's just, even if you're not a big ground guy, you gotta love the setup right there. You gotta love the advanced groundwork and takedowns, man. Especially someone like you, Vaughn, who really loves working the ground. I bet that's something that you would like to see.
Yeah, man, that's one of the best takedowns you could do in the game. The jab straight into the single. Ooh, good reversal from SAADO right here.
Yeah, immediately standing it back up though might be a good idea for SAADO. SAADO probably needs to get needs to get a rock back.
Yeah, and he's probably also, he's probably worried about the submissions, coming from VUK as well.
Oh, yeah, and eating elbows, not wanting to get taken down, but gets taken down, blocking high because VUK was hammering them elbows on the cage. Big time denial.
Ooh, smart.
Ooh,
smart to posture up and go to top mount there.
And as it said in the graphic for this fight, deadly top mount VUK does have.
Oh, was not lying.
That is considered a rock right there.
Ooh.
And
so smart.
Yeah, as long as Poirier does not get his stamina back, VUK is going to continue to do what he's doing right now, take a top mount over and over for free.
That's crazy how good his sub submission is, or defense is.
Yeah, I think that last one he just got off to a really terrible start.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I definitely thought he would have tried to sneak one in right away again, but since it was his teammate, I bet he didn't.
This could be it.
Yeah, big ground and pound.
Oh,
that might be it.
Oh, so close to being the end right there.
Oh, he's desperate.
Yeah, man, and if I'm SAADO right now, I'm not feeling good about this fight, and and I know that I have to pull something out of my ass to win this one, and against someone like VUK, who has proved time and time again that he has the ability to do everything. This is going to be a big time uphill climb for Dustin Poirier, Vaughn.
Yeah, man, and VUK, he's had so much success, on the ground and striking. So it's like you said, it's going to be, a big task for him to be able to get back in this fight. But if Dustin Poirier has that big power, he could definitely land something, and get a spark going.
You can tell he's blocking low a lot. I really think he's going to take him down. That's when VUK could start landing up top. His head health is very low. He could get a knockdown here.
Yeah, and I can go ahead and tell you from watching VUK's fights, that's what he likes to do. He likes to get you worried about going low, and then he comes up top and really just puts you to sleep. And there it is.
Could be it.
Is this going to be it? And
wow.
It is NBK VUK with his 4th or 5th title defense. 3rd, 4th, or 5th. I don't know.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
He's racking them. Yes.
VUK is no more champion. He's,
we can hear you.
He was the #1 contender fight. He's,
GOAT.
The champ is
GOAT is the champ.
Yeah.
What?
GOAT is the champion.
Okay.
No problem. It could happen after 2 hours of commentary.
Well, my bad, guys, and the everybody watching, and I'm sure I look like an idiot, but VUK probably gonna get that chance soon, as I'm talking about his multiple title defenses that he doesn't have. But yeah, big time win for NBK VUK right there. Over NBK SAADO, you know, both guys teammates, knew each other very well. They made the reads, and NBK VUK come out on top. You know, what are your takeaways from that fight, Vaughn?
Yeah, man, you know, that was a good fight from, you know, both of those guys. You know, SAADO, he didn't have, you know, he wasn't able to get a W there, but, you know, he still, you know, fought, tried his hardest, but VUK, you know, showing that, you know, there's levels and he's better than him at both, you know, striking and ground game. And, you know, it was just a big performance from VUK Gaming. I'm sure we're going to see him in a title fight again, for sure.
Yeah, man. And, you know, let's hear from you one more time, KO. You know, what is your final thoughts on that fight?
Yeah, just the clinch work and just when he got him down, he kept him there. And he was able to land a lot of shots from top mount, get that head health low to where there was less of a risk when they were on the feet the second round. And, you know, it just changed the fight completely, all that groundwork. It was really, really good from VUK.
Yeah, and the chat and everybody, again, I do want to apologize. I did not know what I was talking about. But in the end, NBK VUK getting a big win over NBK SAADO. That will not be the last we see of SAADO, I'm sure. And VUK continuing his ride to the top, now 8-1. And, you know, this has been Fight Night 8. Thank you, everybody watching. And I want to thank Vaughn for coming in on the main card.
I want to say one last thing before we go ahead. If Vaughn want to talk about his event that he's going to do tomorrow, I think it's the first live of GFC.
Yeah, tomorrow GFC, we're gonna have our first live event. It's gonna be a 8-man tournament for about $30 US. Something small, you know, just for the community, so everyone can come out and watch. And, you know, I have some, you know, pretty big name players there. You know, Smudger and Storm and you know, Draco as well. I think you guys know him here. We just seen him fight tonight, so, you know, there's gonna be a couple of, you know, big time players there. So I'm excited for that, man. And, you know, thank you for, you know, Lucci and ATB allowing me to speak on that.
Yeah, man, and I can't say how excited I am for that too, as I am going to have the privilege to be a part of that with you, Vaughn, and call that with you. It is going to be a pleasure. Like you said, it's going to be a bunch of high level fighters, and it's going to be a great event. But, you know, I just want to say thank you, Vaughn, for coming in on this main card. And, you know, do you have anything else to say?
No, man, I enjoyed, you know, KO did an amazing job today, as well as yourself. You know, I think we clashed pretty good, and, you know, this was a super good card, man. This was a good card. I enjoyed doing this one with you guys.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, man. And KO, is anything else you want to say to anybody, man?
No, that's about it. You know, it was really fun. You know, I think we got good commentary for the most part. And yeah, I don't know. That's about it. It was a pleasure to be here.
Yeah. 100%, man. I can't thank either of you enough. We had a great card here today on OFC Fight Night 8. A bunch of big time fights. We're gonna have to go and find out what these bonuses are gonna be. It's you know, some of them are gonna be tough to call. But thank you, everybody, for watching OFC Fight Night 8. Thank you, and come back again. That's it.